Once in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young girl named Lila. Lila was known throughout the village for her laughter, which rang out like music on the sunniest of days. But despite her cheerful demeanor, Lila often found herself wishing for more toys, more fancy clothes, more friends to play with. She felt that if she had all these things, she would be truly happy. One crisp autumn day, as leaves painted the ground in hues of orange and gold, Lila set out on a stroll through the forest. She wandered deeper than she ever had before, marveling at the beauty around her. Suddenly, she came upon a clearing where a beautiful tree stood, its branches heavy with ripe, golden apples. They shimmered in the sunlight as if sprinkled with stardust. Lila felt an overwhelming urge to taste one of those golden apples. Without hesitation, she reached up, picked the largest one, and took a bite. As soon as she did, she was enveloped in a warm glow, and the voice of a kindly old woman emerged from the tree. "You have tasted from the tree of gratitude," the woman said, her eyes twinkling. "You will now see the beauty in everything around you. But there is a catch. You may only keep this gift if you learn to appreciate what you already have." Lila, a bit confused but intrigued, agreed without fully understanding. The woman nodded and instructed her to return home. As Lila made her way back to the village, something began to change. The vibrant colors of the leaves seemed even brighter. The crisp air felt invigorating, and she began to notice little things she had overlooked before: the soft songs of birds, the warmth of a friendly smile from her neighbor, and the comforting aroma of her mother's stew wafting from the kitchen. That evening, Lila sat with her family at the dinner table. They were having a simple meal of bread and soup, nothing extravagant. Yet, as they laughed and shared stories, Lila felt an undeniable warmth in her heart. She looked around the table and truly saw her family for the first time, realizing how much love and laughter they shared. In the days that followed, Lila made a conscious effort to appreciate the small joys in her life. She played with her friends under the setting sun, tending to the garden with her father, and listening to her mother's stories by the fire. Each moment felt richer, filled with a sense of contentment she had never known before. Weeks passed, and Lila returned to the clearing to see the old woman. "I have learned, dear lady," she said with a sincere smile. "I no longer yearn for what I don't have. Instead, I cherish everything in my life." The old woman smiled back, her kind eyes sparkling like the stars. "You have discovered the true essence of gratitude, my dear. Remember, happiness stems not from abundance, but from appreciation." From that day forward, Lila became a beacon of gratitude in her village. She encouraged her friends to see the beauty in simplicity and the power of thankfulness in their everyday lives. The village thrummed with a new energy as everyone began to share their own moments of gratitude, creating a tapestry of appreciation that connected them all. Years later, Lila grew into a wise woman, and though she never forgot the magical tree, she realized that the true gift was never the apples. It was the lesson she learned about appreciating the little things and finding joy in her world. And so, the spirit of gratitude blossomed in the village, a legacy passed down through generations, reminding everyone that happiness lies not in what we possess, but in how we choose to see the treasures before us.